Preview. Preview.
Okay, so welcome to our next sentence. In the last sentence, we know that after 10-year practice, the pig decided to try out for Real Madrid, the most famous football team in the world. Okay, and let's see what does pig do next. Okay, let's see. Okay, so he takes a direct flight to Madrid. You know, Madrid is a city. The city is the capital of Spain, right? Madrid, the city is the capital. Like Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam, right? Or Washington D.C. is the capital of America. Or Beijing is the capital of China. Or Kuala Lumpur is the capital of Cambodia. Okay, and Madrid is also the capital of Spain. Okay, so after 10 years of practice, we decided to try out for Real Madrid, the most famous football team in the world, and Real Madrid is in Madrid city, right? So let's learn this sentence. Wow, it's too hot here. Okay, so he take a direct flight to Madrid. You know, direct flight is mean a flight with no chances. For example, you fly from Hanoi to New York, and normally we need to transit in Qatar. Okay, transit means we stop in Qatar, and the airplane, the flight will get another more customer to join. But no chances mean you fly from Hanoi to New York, no stop, no transit, right? It means direct flight. Okay, so he take a direct flight to Madrid, right? He take a direct flight to Madrid. Okay, so now we learn the sentence. He takes a direct flight. Okay, this flight, direct flight. This is Madrid. Okay, direct flight to Madrid. Okay, we learn this sentence. 1, 2, 3, go. He takes a direct flight to Madrid. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. He takes a direct flight to Madrid. 1, 2, 3, go. He takes a direct flight to Madrid. Okay, it is super easy, right? Super easy. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go. He take a direct flight to Madrid. Okay, so now we learn this mini story for this sentence. Okay, in this mini story, I'll do two things. The first thing I'll do is I'll read this sentence, I'll make this statement, and you need to say, "Oh." Okay, you need to make noise. You need to say, "Oh," right? And the second thing I'll do is I'll ask you a lot of questions, right? You need to shout the answer out loud. Shout the answer out loud, right? This is very important. Okay, and remember, stand up, move the body, do not stop, and use the body language. Okay, so are you ready? Yeah, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, so you take a direct flight to Madrid, right? Ooh, right. So what does the pig do? What does pig do? Well, the pig take a direct flight to Madrid, right? The pig take a direct flight to Madrid. Does the pig take a direct flight to New York? No. He did not take a direct flight to New York. He take a direct flight to Madrid. Okay, the pig take a direct flight to Madrid. So which city does the pig take a direct flight to? Madrid, right? The pig take a direct flight to Madrid. Does the pig take a direct flight to San Francisco? No. He did not take a direct flight to San Francisco. In the story, the pig take a direct flight to Madrid, right? The pig take a direct flight to Madrid. Does the pig take a normal flight with chances to Madrid? No, he did not. He did not take a normal flight with chances to Madrid. He take a direct flight to Madrid. Okay, so which city does the pig take a direct flight to? Which city? Well, Madrid, right? Madrid. the pig take a direct flight to Madrid. So, who take a direct flight to Madrid? Who? Yeah, the pig Tony. Right? The pig Tony take a direct flight to Madrid. So, what does pig do? What does pig do? Well, he take a direct flight to Madrid. He take a direct flight to Madrid. Does pig take a direct flight to Madrid? Yeah. Yes, the pig take a direct flight to Madrid. Okay, so how does pig move to Madrid? How does pig move to Madrid? Well, he take a direct flight, right? He take a direct flight. Buy a direct flight. He take a direct flight to Madrid. So why? Why does pig take a direct flight to Madrid? Well, because he decides to try out for Real Madrid. Right? Because he decided to try out for Real Madrid, the most famous football team in the world. Okay, so this is the end of this new story. Right? When you come here, I want you to listen to this again and again and again. Pause this video, pause this lesson, and watch this. Listen to this again and again and again. Okay, this is very important. Very, very, very important. Okay, thank you very much, and see you in our next session. Okay, goodbye.